The historic event of Christmas, as grand as it is celebrated today, was marked by a humble manger giving shelter to a tiny newborn baby and two individuals who belonged to a very small town. We know that the birth of Jesus displays profound humility. The Word becoming flesh, the angels proclaiming the good news to shepherds, and the star leading the wise men to a lowly manger. We have heard many times that Christ humbled himself, Christ emptied himself. But what do we really mean when we say that Christ humbled himself? To put it in simple words, when we say that Christ humbled himself, we mean that Christ humiliated himself beyond our imagination. If we read Philippians chapter 2 and few of its verses, specifically verse 5 to 7, we can see that God put aside his godly privileges and his divine glory, which is unfathomable, unmatchable, and unimaginable for people like us. That glory which cannot be contained in the heavens and the earths. God put aside that, and the limitless, infinite God limited himself of his own accord and accepted a dirty manger to be born in. He accepted a non-glorious human birth. And Christ didn't only stop there. He let go of his divine authority and his divine power, and he became a slave to time. But wait. Again, God didn't stop here. Christ went ahead and humiliated himself even more by taking all the sins of all the human beings on himself. Those human beings whom he knew would take him for granted, would take him lightly, would reject him, and maybe who would also make fun of this selfless act. So when we say that Christ humbled himself, what we mean is that Christ willingly, knowingly humiliated himself for our gain. Christ humiliated himself so that we can be saved. So, this Christmas season, let us take out time to meditate on the Prince of Peace that visits us in humility. Let us also be encouraged to practice the same selfless humility in our own lives. Let us also be open to be humiliated willingly so as to glorify God and not ourselves. Wish you all a very merry and a humble Christmas and a God-centered New Year.